channel. Just want to do a quick video today. What I've been looking at, lots of YouTubers and doing the eyebrows, because I know when I talk about my eyebrows I don't really do much to them, but I thought, yeah, let's experiment today. So I did, and I'll show you what I did. This is the full makeup look. Now what I've done is combined like youthful young YouTubers compared to older YouTubers, like for the skin and the way you apply your makeup. So what I'm trying to say is I followed what the young YouTubers do, and I did it the way they did it. And I'm just going to show you I'll tell you my thoughts about it. So I'll show you first, just to make sure. Look at this eyebrow. Now, look at that lovely eyebrow. I followed somebody, how they did that. You know, like normally I've got the grey eyebrows and I don't really do much to them. One of the tips what I thought was brilliant was you like to shape your eyebrows. You get some string, I can't remember the name of the YouTuber, just to get the actual evenness. You put it across like that and you go like that, so you get a little indentation. I'll just see if that worked. Yeah, you see you get the little line there, and then you can match up your two eyebrows to the same and pluck in the right areas. So that was a really, really good tip. The other tip, what I thought I tried out as well, the same girl, she used concealer and with a thin pencil. Let me find what. Oh, it wasn't this. Oh, where's it gone now? It's a little pencil. Here it is. With a very fine tip of the concealer. I mean, you all probably know this anyway. Just literally just put your concealer up there, and it gives you a finer line. And she also did the top as well. Now, while we're looking at the eyebrows, I know they don't look that good because I was experimenting. Their tip was obviously raise your eyebrows when you're plucking. But what I found also, when I go like that, more eyebrows come forward, you can see a bit more. So if you squint that way, you can see a bit more and pluck a bit more out. Or obviously raise your eyebrows and you get the nice brow arch. The other thing was I learnt from, I've said it before as well, with getting the right spot where your arch should go, which will be like in the middle of your pupil, I think, if you go like that. So that was from somebody else's tip, and I know about that one too there. So I followed all these directions. Then I followed somebody else saying they put nice little bit of glitter in here. Now bear in mind I'm 55, so I don't really want too much shimmer, but I was just experimenting. So we put shimmer there, and I put shimmer on the brow bone. The other thing I've noticed is when you put eyeliner, when you put eyeshadow underneath, I find a lot of eyeshadow sort of goes into this pupil, so that's really annoying. Because I use the little thin brush. I normally use that size brush, but I used this one today and I did it a thicker line, and it wasn't quite as bad. The fallout of the eyeshadow didn't actually go onto the pupil much, so that was a good tip I learned as well. I've had no luck with these eyebrow pencils. I've got this one. I would like to try the Beverly Hills, oh not Beverly Hills, Benefits brown one. So I tried that one today, so I found that was too dark for my eyes. That's a Maybelline one. It's actually an eyeliner, so it's actually good for eyeliner, but not so much for the eyebrows, because it's obviously not for that. Now, a few other things. I've had this years ago as a brow gel. I can't remember the brand of it now, but what I found, because I've had it probably 2 or 3 years, it just flakes off now. It's all dried up. So if you've got makeup that's dried up, it's really no point in having it, because it's just not going to work. So I noticed that was all fleckily went up, flecks on it when it came out. So that's definitely a no-go. Back to my famous mascara. I really am loving that, but I do find, this is the MAC Hot and Naughty. I'm finding now that this really comes off with a little bit of water. Like I think if you're cutting onions or something, you've just got complete black panda eyes. But this is not living up to its name that I thought it was, and I normally just use that thin spoolie bit just so I got a bit more concentration on there without being too heavy-handed. So I'm not sure about that review. If anything, I would go back to my little Maybelline, which I've always been using. So that's a lot better than the expensive one. The other thing I've been doing, if I'm not doing much for the day, I will use the concealer on my eyelids as a primer, so I don't waste my lovely new MAC product. And at the same time as saying that, this is a really good product, the MAC one, but I've seen on other YouTubes that this primer for older mature skin, it tends to go into the creases a bit, and it does sort of push the creases together, so it glides on all right, but once it dries off, it accentuates the creases on the fine lines. So stick to I stick to the Thin Lizzy concealer, so it does actually go on better, and it doesn't dry into the cracks. This one dries into cracks, this one doesn't. While I'm on a roll, what else did I try? Yeah, so I did all this makeup, and I did a very thick version. Like I got the nice smooth eyebrow, which I wanted. And again, this was very, very heavy handed. I was using Estee Lauder. I thought I'd try the greys and the brown. So I used that little palette there. That brown one there, because of the hooded eye on this side, it just sunk into my eye. So that was definitely the wrong colour there. So I had to apply more up here, which in that case then made it look a lot thicker. I liked the grey bit, that was quite nice. Again, it was a shimmer one, so probably not so good for the wrinkles, so that was a no-no. The other thing which I thought was ridiculous was this Mcbeauty pen. This is one of the drugstore ones I got the other day. It's that kind of pen that you got three little lines on it, and you draw your eyeliner on your eyebrows. To me, that just does not work. You know, you put that on, and it's like a felt pen that's dried up. So that's a complete waste of time. Don't waste your money on that rubbish. Absolute rubbish. I still recommend the Too Faced, which is the lipstick that I've got on. Got a few little spots today. That I still think as a complete winner, as I do with the MAC lip gloss. Yeah, they're a real winner. Those ones are an absolute gem. Talking of MAC, they were really good. I do have a couple of MAC products which I've had for a while now. These are the same sort of idea as the Too Faced one. They go on matte, and then you need a gloss over the top. Now with these, I've had them a couple of years, and what I'm finding with that, as soon as you put it on, it goes all over your teeth. I mean, it rubs straight off, but I think that's a bit silly. If you forget that it goes on, if you forget that it's on your teeth, then you go out and you smile and you go everywhere. So I don't know what happened with those two products. These are just things I've just noticed anyway. Yeah, so I was just trying out the experiment of other tutorials for the mature age skin. So my conclusion would be I've made it way too heavy-handed from following their directions. It can be done a lot lighter than, a lot softer than that, but I was just experimenting. I just want to share my thoughts with you. Yeah, the brows, yeah, I will continue with that. And then the other thing is I need to colour my hair really badly. But what I did, and what I've noticed is that I just need, my crown kind of goes all funny. So when I had the grey hair, I'm just going to go out now for a little bit, but if I had not seen that at the back there, I would have had this big blob there of grey hair. So to combat that, I used my little Clairol touch-up route. What I did, I just literally just sprayed like that, just a little bit there. So, you know, so it hides all that, just so I can go and get some more product. So that was a win-win. That was a good one. Yeah, so I guess to sum it all up, I was experimenting with the younger people's makeup ways, and then the older woman's ways of doing makeup, and realised that it's way too heavy for me, but I just want to share that with you. So that is it for now, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.